Okay, hello, welcome to Jason's Sports Show. I have a special guest today, my friend Austin Callahan. Interesting thing about Austin is he's a fan of the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Cowboys. So, first things off, how's that victory against the Giants?
It feels good. Winning against the Super Bowl champs is a good start to the season.
It always is. Dallas coming into this season with high hopes. You saw Jerry Jones talking trash about the Giants in that preseason rally. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Jerry Jones, right now, is probably the proudest owner of the team, of any team right now, because he's seen followed through with his word. If the Cowboys had lost that game, I think this season would be pretty bad. Fun fact: whenever the Giants or Cowboys play in a game, either one of them wins the Super Bowl that year when it's the first game of the season. Did you know that?
Did not know that. We are going to the Super Bowl. Cowboys
Not just going to the Super Bowl, winning the Super Bowl.
winning the Super Bowl.
Now, as many people know, probably a game to look out for right now. Wait, hold on for a second. Never mind. I was wrong about something. Okay, never mind. So you've seen the Cowboys' schedule. What do you think of their chances right now? Getting a really good record and winning the NFC East.
I think we have a very good chance of getting a good record. The only real competitors that I think we have are maybe the Eagles. The Redskins is going to be a good matchup.
So basically,
We're going to start a rivalry probably with New York.
You guys already have a rivalry. Okay, let me explain something to you.
Big rivalries.
Okay, the big rival probably would be Cowboys and Eagles. That's the biggest rival I can think off the top of my head. Redskins are a pretty good team.
Companies used to see it.
Sorry about that. Tony Romo, Offensive Player of the Year for the NFC East.
It's a possibility. If he keeps playing like he's playing right now. Last game was just amazing. Just caught the blitzes, made his passes, and just led his team to victory.
You saw that one interception he threw on the first drive. But a lot of people were saying after that first interception that this team has no chance. It's the same old Cowboys. They're not going to go anywhere. What are your reactions to those comments?
Yeah, that kind of scared me when he threw that interception, but the fact that he shook it off and came back and just scored some touchdowns just showed me that he's ready to play, he's ready to win, he wants it.
For sure, because this year, I'm not going to argue, but thing here, folks, is I have another friend named Dino. He loves the Cowboys, loves the Celtics. I'm so familiarized with the Cowboys roster because of them that this might be a biased opinion, but they have one of the best receiving cores in the game right now. Ogletree, Bryant, Austin, Witten. 4 guys. These guys combined for about 18 receptions the last game and 3 touchdowns. Is this the receiving core that Dallas has been looking for the last, 5 years?
Definitely. Because usually Austin gets injured, maybe like the first couple of games. He's usually out. Des Bryant's had a lot of problems. And Ogletree's really stepping up this year. And I just hope we have just a great year. Witten's a veteran as well.
Witten is a veteran. He's been with the team for 5 years. Is second all time, I believe, in receiving. Ogletree, surprise guy. He played 14 games last year, but only 15 receiving yards or 15 receptions. That's not good. But here's the trick: Ogletree plays all 16 games this season. This is gonna be dangerous. Let me give you a fun fact throwing out right now. In this one game he's played, Ogletree caught 8 passes. That's more than two of his other seasons overall. He can break his last season's record for 15 catches for himself if he just gets for the next 2 games. If he gets at least 7 catches over those next 2 games, will Ogletree overshadow Bryant in Dallas?
I don't think so. I think Des Bryant's just an overall better player, has a little more experience on the field, caught more balls, got more yards.
Let me ask you a question. Is Ogletree going through a fluke? Is this just a stage where he catches 8 passes in one game? Next game he's gonna drop like 6 passes, or this is real Ogletree football right now?
I think this is real Ogletree football. I think he might have done a lot of work over the offseason to improve his game.
I can see what you mean. Cowboys were not my pick to win in the NFC East right now, but I mean with the Redskins having to go through maybe a little bit of a rebuilding process, and the Giants giving away Brandon Jacobs, a lot of other key players, that's not a Super Bowl team. I can tell you that much right now. Sorry, Giants fans. A shout out to my friend Jacob, who's from New York, but the Giants are not a playoff team, not much less a Super Bowl team. Because one thing this is one thing. You had your magic. Okay, we cheered for you. We cheered for you. Me and Austin cheered for you in the Super Bowl. It's all good. Now go back and let the real teams take the prize. Let the Eagles, let the Redskins, let the Cowboys get some of that glory that they should have gotten last year. Because the Cowboys, let's be honest, their defense did not hold up in the fourth quarter for a lot of those games. They lost 5 games in the fourth quarter last year.
Oh yeah.
So I think this is the game right now. This is the Cowboys division right now. Unless the only problem I see coming, it would be when they face the Eagles and they have that huge secondary that could possibly destroy Tony Romo's emotional status. But besides that, I think they'll be okay. I know that basketball season isn't for another couple of months, but I mean Austin's already here. So Celtics, how are you feeling about them?
I'm feeling real good about the Celtics. The Celtics look real good. They got Fab Melo and Jared Solinger over the offseason, and they're just progressing. We re-signed Kevin Garnett, but we released Ray Allen, which was kind of a bummer.
Okay, one thing about Ray Allen is I'm not gonna lie to you. Ray Allen was a good guy. You have a future Hall of Famer in your team. You never want to give him a future Hall of Famer, right? But he wasn't playing the minutes that a Hall of Famer should be playing. He's not going to be, even in Miami, he's going to come off the bench. That's the thing. He can play maybe 2 more years as a bench player, get released. He'll retire. I'm not sure right now if he retires either a Celtic or he retires as a Oklahoma City Thunder player, because he used to be in the Supersonics, used to be in Seattle. Supersonics now are in Oklahoma, of course. So, capitalizing on about the division races for basketball, Boston has won the division for how many straight years now? Since they've won since '08. They've been dominant the last. They've been winning the division almost every single year. Actually, they've won the division every single year. So, does Boston continue the streak with the new roster?
I think we will. I think we will continue the streak. Why give up a good streak? Just keep it going. I think we have a chance of making a good run in the playoffs this year.
A lot of people are saying that Boston's time is over here, that they don't deserve to be in the playoffs anymore, that it's time to move on and progress into a new stage, into a new era of basketball. They're trying to say New York, Philadelphia, New Jersey are the new 3 teams in the Atlantic Division, and Boston's just trash. What do you say to those people?
I say, you guys should be quiet, alright? Because Boston has won the division since '08, first of all. We have proven ourselves in the playoffs every single year. Even when that one coach started talking trash about Kevin Garnett, he stepped up, started scoring 28 points a game. It's like, you talk trash about Boston, you're going to get beat. Like, it's going to happen.
Boston fans are notorious for that. Despite the fact that Austin's not from Boston, Boston fans are like that. Who has a better year, Fab Melo or Jared Sullinger?
I think Jared Solinger is going to have a better year. I think he's going to get more playing time than Fab Melo because of the re-signing of Kevin Garnett.
Okay. Give me your starting 5 for the Celtics this season.
Rajon Rondo, Paul Pierce, Jared Solinger, Kevin Garnett, and possibly Brandon Bass.
Brandon Bass is a power forward. Where's the shooting guard in there, son? You did have playing a...
Paul Pierce will step up as shooting guard, man.
But who plays small forward? Okay.
We'll have Jared Solinger and Brandon Bass on the lower with Kevin Garnett, and then Paul Pierce is shooting guard and Rajon Rondo is point guard.
You know what? Let me give you this. Let me, in case people at home can't understand what Austin's saying. He's saying Rondo at the point, Pierce at the shooting guard, small forward would be Jared Sullinger. Then did you say
Small forward Brandon Bass.
Oh, Brandon Bass, small forward. Power forward, Jared Sullinger. Center, Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett, 6'11". That's a height of Mr. D, Mr. Kevin Durant. So it's gonna be a weird matchups coming up this year.
It's gonna be a good matchup.
I say they played Mr. Fab Mello. He's 7 feet tall, but
he's also a rookie though.
That's true.
Kevin Garnett can step up.
That's true.
He's done it before.
Also, because they've had so much trouble with centers the last few years, going back to 2000 with the 2011 the playoffs, where they couldn't beat certain teams. They couldn't beat the Heat. They couldn't beat certain teams because they didn't have a real center. Because Shaquille O'Neal got injured during that season, right?
Yeah.
And going back to last season, they took that game 7 games against the Heat. Gave a lot of people in Miami, a lot of people on the lower East Coast a scare that they get beaten. But Miami won that because they had a center, they had big men. But coming up this season, I think the Celtics are ready to prove themselves. I think Boston will. Though last year's record for Boston, they were 39-27. We're playing an 82 game season this season, folks. I'm looking at a maybe I'm gonna say 49 and 33 record for Boston. Does that sound good? 49 and 33.
That sounds good.
Because they're not gonna win 50 games, but they will prove themselves, and that's gonna be a big thing. I didn't want to do a long show today, so I guess it's our time today. Thank you, Austin, for being on the show. I appreciate your input.
All right.
I appreciate your professionalism. So thank you all for listening. You'll probably hear me on any other show. I call into other shows all the time. I'm gonna get another show. Possibly my next show will be with my friend Bonnie Washburn, who's a girl, but who says girls don't know baseball? So we'll have to see about that next time. So thank you for listening and have a great day.